So I wanted to talk about cravings real quick. For those of you who've been debating or in your mind or thinking about using Purium to level up, I'm going to tell you one of the specific reasons why I started promoting this. Because I watched so many people fast, and I don't care for how long, year and a half, even 19 months, somebody fasted on juice and water only, strained with no pulp for 19 months. And this person binged after for quite a while. And when I say quite a while, I'm talking over a year. Went back to the eating. And you gather up fat really quick, because guess what? When you clean up like that, your cells become fresh and you literally become a baby again. And now you're trying to feed a baby a bunch of adult, quote unquote, shitty food. It's a wonder the person's able to stay alive. But the minimum is that the body creates fat to quarantine all those toxins from those nice fresh cells. It protects them. You weren't getting fat as quick before because the body didn't need to protect dead cells. That's why you don't get fat as quick anymore. That whole, you get used to it thing, you get used to salt and all that, it just means your cells are dead where the food comes into contact most often with your body as you dump it in. So that's usually in your intestines and some other parts of your body where things leak out. Well, I say leak out, but it's natural that things are going to be in the body too when you put them in, but they generally stay in the, in the gastrointestinal tract, as they call it, which is actually not a gastro anything. It wasn't meant to be for burps and farts and crap. Those are your organs that connect you to spirit. So the reason that I promote Purium is because when you are fasted, or when you're just liquid in whatever form, and you're not being satiated, if cravings kick in, you're not going to go running for a damn apple or grapes. Most people are going to go for some form of comfort food that's salty, sugary, bready, starchy otherwise. The stuff that they're used to. And that will be what satiates the emotions. But what you do when you're on Purium and you have their shakes is those were intended to counter fast food. The guy that developed this hates the fast food industry and what they're able to sell to people. And he made this as a counter to help people get healthy and get off of that shit. And you see what happens is when you take the shakes regularly, even if you're not like, oh, I'm hungry, just drink it. It goes through you anyways, but it satiates so that the cravings don't kick in, you see. The cravings, that's a cutesy little word. It's not cravings. Those so-called cravings are withdrawals because food is an addiction. So when you have those withdrawals, you will rip cabinet doors off if you know there's something behind that you want to put in your mouth. That's how it can get. Hangry. All those terms. What does that tell you? People getting hangry. They get pissed because they don't have food. It's because you're an addict. So this helps you not be an addict. And if you wait and go, you know what? I'll wait until I have the cravings and then I'll have a shake. You know what happens? Then the emotions are joining forces with your so-called hunger. And now the shake will not do. It will not do because the emotions have been triggered. What we're trying to do is stay consistent on the shakes so that you don't trigger the emotions and therefore you do not eat the comfort food that the emotions demand. This is why. This is one of the reasons that I promote this stuff. It's a hack to help you stay liquid, to keep purging waste, and to keep purging toxins consistently, non-stop, unabated, 1 to 2 shakes a day, depending on who you are. Some people do 3. Some people do more. It doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt you. It's not sitting in your gut. It's flowing right through you. It's actually helping you remove other stuff because it's distilled as well. When you use distilled water, and that's all I recommend, or fresh juice, and you mix the shake in with it, it's still distilled, and it's going to help clear you out. So there's just so many benefits people don't realize, but I'm trying to explain it to you. Get over your multi-level marketing hatred or whatever it is. It's not your MLM. These guys are very generous with people, which shows a lot to me. It speaks a lot. So if you really want a way to get out of your slump, and I know you're in a slump, you know you're in a slump, you want to get out of it, start using this stuff, man, and use it consistently. Because when people fall off, I always ask them, well, did you have your shake? Nope. There you go. It's that important. I don't need your damn money. But I do need a world that's not full of slaves around me. And as long as you're addicted, and as long as you're out of health, you are a slave. Period. You'll never be free until you clean up. Please clean up.